magical creatures. Welcome to my channel. I'm Unionicorn. If you're new here, welcome. Or if you're returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for being a part of my tarot channel. I really appreciate you. Today we are asking the question, what is the tea on you? So we have 3 mugs to choose from here. It's a pick a mug today, or pick a tea. Now I do have some options for the tea. So we've got this little mug. The first mug is this really cute Disney. It's like a really light pink. It's kind of almost showing up a little bit beige on camera, but it's actually a very light pink little Mickey Mouse ear mug. Super cute. And inside we have Tazo Passion Tea. This is what the little tea bag looks like. Or if you don't like passion fruit tea, there's also a Tazo Vanilla Caramel Chai. I just had this today. It's so good. Yeah, this is what the box looks like. Tazo Passion Fruit. And it's an herbal tea. I actually personally, if you can't tell, love herbal teas. But yeah, that's why I also put a caramel chai. I just didn't have the box for this. But yeah, these are, pile number 1, Tazo brand, which if you don't know, Tazo brand is like Starbucks brand. So yeah, Tazo teas for pile number 1. And then for pile number 2, we've got this cute Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. It says peace, love, and Santa Cruz. So it's like this little tie-dye shirt. I love it. It's, yeah, peace, love, Santa Cruz. So same message front and back. So you can read this a little better. So yeah, peace, love, and Santa Cruz for mug number 2. Tie-dye, super cool. And inside I have this little HEB decaffeinated pomegranate tea. It's pomegranate flavored green tea. However, this is really the tea. And it's a little bit cheating because it is 5 flavors, but hey, I just kind of have it under like all herbal teas, Yes, technically this is a green tea, but it's pomegranate tea. Technically, passion fruit is also herbal because I love herbal teas. That's my favorite kind of tea, but you get it, right? So yeah. I went with all the colorful fruits for the fun, colorful tie-dye mug here. And yeah, so you get inside, you get the raspberry zinger, country peach passion, wild berry zinger, true blueberry, and black cherry berry. So yeah, I love these teas. They're some of my favorite teas. In fact, I have a lot of them already used up. That's why they're in like a little baggie here. But this is actually not all of them I have. I have like a whole nother pack of them. But yeah, these are some of my favorite teas personally. Don't let that sway you though, of course. But yeah. So, oops. Oh no. Of course I moved something in there, so now it's kind of funky. There you go. But yeah, that's for pile number 2 is the Celestial Herbal Fruit Teas. Pile number 2. And then finally pile number 3, we have this mug and it says, let's get started, shall we? And it's in this cute little, just black and white starry mug. This is actually a merch mug from one of my favorite YouTubers. And then I've paired it with Trader Joe's Winter Wake Up Tea. So this is a spicy black tea blend with cinnamon and ginger. So kind of like, the chai tea. Has some cinnamon as well as sweet vanilla caramel chai spice for pile number 1. But pile number 3, this is what the Trader Joe's Winter Wake Up Tea actually just comes in this like clear little bag. So I've also paired it with, if you don't like wake up tea, this is decaf, but it's jasmine green tea. So green or black tea, if you like the kind of, the tried and true teas, green or black tea for pile number 3. So yeah, go ahead and choose what your favorite tea mug, what your favorite combination of the two is, and I shall see you in your pile. Thanks. See you there. Oh, and also for those of you who like to pick based on cards rather than, you know, something like this, you can wait till after the shuffle, and I should put hopefully a timestamp around here somewhere, or at least in the description or pinned in the comments below. Hopefully I'll remember to pin my timestamps, but timestamps are always at least in the description. And yeah, you can find piles 1, 2, or 3 after I shuffle the cards. Now, I will say I did pre-shuffle. You know, I've always got my music suggestion here, and I pre-shuffled these cards because these ones are the Rebel deck, and unfortunately the Rebel deck is double-sided, so I just didn't want those messages to be shown in the shuffle, and that's why I've covered them with these Uno. But for the decks today, we are going with Alice in Wonderland themed, because why not? Of course, you know, we have to go with the tea, right? So Alice in Wonderland, we have Alice in Wonderland Tarot. I just got this for Christmas. So cute, right? I love it. And that is also just my second deck, because I also have this beautiful huge deck, the Tarot in Wonderland, this one. So we'll be shuffling both of those, as well as this beautiful deck of cards. This is the Alice the Wonderland Oracle. So yeah, so I've got all 3 of these decks that I will be shuffling. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to scooch these over, and then I can start shuffling the deck. Oh, and also I just wanted to show y'all, I do have this mug as well. See how it matches the mug one. I just have right now the little bit of, like I said, the chai tea left in there. I don't usually have chai tea, but it's really yummy. So in case you're wondering what I had for tea, and in fact, I actually put a little bit of milk and honey in it today, and honestly, I don't hate it. I'm actually surprised. I like never, ever, I've never put milk in my tea, by the way. That's something that I've heard other people do. But yeah, I decided to just try it today because I happen to have some milk, because like truly it's just that I rarely ever buy milk, but I just so happen to have milk in the house. And so I was like, oh, you know what? I'll put some milk in my tea. Shockingly, surprisingly good. So there you go. Always nice to try some new things, right? But anyway, yeah, like I said, if you don't want to just pick by the mugs, you can find the timestamp and see, you know, after I've shuffled the cards, or obviously you can stick around and watch me shuffle if you want to do that. That's always an option. That's why I leave it in the video as an option, although I know that a lot of people probably want to skip that. So yeah, so like I said, hopefully I'll put up either on the screen somewhere or in the description, or pinned in the comments, you know, the timestamps. Anyway, without further ado, hope to see you in your piles. Okay, bye. All right, hi. So now we are picking the piles, and I'm just gonna pull them out here. We've got pile 1, 2, and 3, and I'm just gonna shuffle the first one. I'm gonna actually take, I think I'm gonna shuffle at the oracles first. So this is Alice the Wonderland Oracle by Lucy Cavendish here. And yeah, it's really pretty cards. See this beautiful art style, so gorgeous. I love the big eyes. It reminds me of that movie. Y'all, have you all seen that movie? If you haven't, it's a good movie. I recommend it. Of course, I've forgotten exactly what it's called. I think it's called Big Eyes or Doll Eyes or something. Yeah, it's about this artist. That was her like signature art style. I don't think it was about Lucy Cavendish, but I mean, honestly, possibly, because it's very similar. I don't think it's actually about Lucy Cavendish, but now I'm not sure. Can someone tell me in the comments below if you know? I need to watch that movie again, because I've only seen it the one time I watched it, but it's really good. Anyway, universe, angels, ancestors, please give us some messages on what's the T on pile number, whoops, number, not number 3, I was gonna say number 3, number 1, please. Pile number 1. What is the T on pile number 1? Give us a few of these oracle messages. These are quite large cards. Okay, I'm gonna go with that one. It just spoke to me. I think I want to get at least 2. They are quite large, so unfortunately, how big the card is kind of determines how much room I'm gonna have on the layout. Because unfortunately, I need a better camera. That's one thing I've learned, is I need a much better camera that will zoom. Because I got this, I'm just shooting on an iPhone. It's not the best quality, but you know, I specifically got this iPhone just for recording, and I need a better camera, but I just don't know. Oh, I'm so sorry. I keep bumping the camera too. See, that's the problem. I need a much better camera, and I need a better stand for the camera. So I do apologize for that. I'm still early days in the making YouTube's videos specifically for tarot. It's like, what y'all don't see is I'm actually like, I got like my hands pretty much, this is maximum stretched out. So don't have a huge range right now because of where the pole is. The way I've set this up. Okay, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me one more card for what's the T on pile number 1. See, I gotta do it like a little more messily, so I'll flip. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we'll go with that one. All right, I need to do this a little quicker. What is the T on pile number 2, please? What is the T? Do y'all know when they started saying that? I just remember hearing it a lot back in like, I don't know, just like 5 years ago or something. Hasn't been around for very long. We'll go with that one. Yeah. Oh, well, that really jumped. Okay, I'm just gonna go with the one on top then, because that kind of jumped. Let's see. That's how, again, I said this in the last pick a card or last reading, but that's sort of how I've like been pulling cards, is whichever ones jump. But it's not the best strategy necessarily, because sometimes it takes a while for the card to jump out. So, I don't know. And I just kind of go with vibes, you know what I mean? Vibing. Okay. I wish it happened quicker sometimes. This is why I was like, I always consider leaving this part out, because it just, I don't know, it just seems like I don't know. I never know what to say while I'm shuffling, so hopefully whoever's watching this, you find it entertaining. But yeah, let me know if you enjoy the card shuffling, or if you prefer me to just cut all this out, because like I said, I just sometimes I don't know what to say. But yeah, hope y'all are having a good day. All right, see, because when I start talking about other things, it feels like the cards don't want to jump. I have to specifically be asking. Okay, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give us what's the T on pile number 3. Hey, that one. That time it rhymed. 1. Oh, okay. I'm gonna pull that one because that one felt jumpy. Okay, what's the T on pile 3? 1, 2, and up. Okay, well, there we go. 1, 2, and 3. There it went. Now that one flew. Okay, so there we go. See how long it takes me to just pull 3, like, just to pull 6 cards? This is why I'm like, I don't know, guys. I don't know if I should even bother putting this on camera, but this is why, you know, I do it for you. I do it so that you know that I'm not, you know, stacking the deck, as they say. I truly am just making it all up to the universe. So yeah, this is the next one. We have the Disney Alice in Wonderland Tarot deck. I love these cards. I love all these Disney decks. I actually feel so blessed because I actually collected all of them. So that's definitely going to be a reading coming up in the near future. It's all these other Disney decks from the same, from the same artist. So, all right. Yeah. This little guidebook. Yeah. Minerva Seagal. That's the artist behind this deck and many other Disney decks that I have now in my collection. I'm so happy. I got the last of them for this Halloween. I got some of the decks, and then, like I said, this was a Christmas gift, so happy about that. So yeah, what did y'all get for Christmas? Did you have a good Christmas? I hope you did. All right, if you celebrate, of course. I just hope you haven't had a happy holidays and end of year if you don't celebrate Christmas, but yeah, I hope you had a good one. All right, so knock it for good luck. Actually, this was to clear away old energy, even though I think this might be the first time I'm using this. Actually, now that I think about it, I think this is the first time I'm using this deck. Yeah, awesome. So there's no new or old energy, though. That makes me realize I should probably, I did shuffle it. I think I opened it to shuffle it. Yeah. Yeah. I opened it to shuffle it, and then I decided against using it in the last reading. That's what it was. Oh, now I remember, because I had to make sure to really shuffle it. So the only reason why it was open at all is because I was giving it a nice, good initial shuffle. So it's already pre-shuffled quite well. But, all right. So let's ask the universe, angels, ancestors, universe, the divine, please give us what's the T on pile number 1, please. Oh, did y'all see that? Oh, and I caught these. Okay, you know what? We're gonna go with all those. But I saw who that was. Did y'all see? Oh. Well, although, see, I hate when that happens too, because now it's like it landed on pile 3, so I feel like I should leave that one to pile 3. I don't know. I don't know. I never know if that's pile 2 or pile 3 now. Okay, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please. Oh, I'm gonna take that one. Please give me messages. Oh. Okay, it flipped. Don't look. Gotta turn it upside down. Messages for pile number 2, please. Okay, one more message. I seem to be taking 3 of these, so we'll go. One more message for pile number 3, please. Or pile number 2, excuse me. Pile number 2. What is the T on pile number 2? What's the hot gas? Do people say that anymore? Oh, there's 2 more. Oh, I can't do it. Universe, I can't. Fine. This is when I get to the stage of like having to negotiate. Because then I always just, I can't fit it in my layout. when they always ask me for more, ask me to take more cards than I can. Okay. All right. Pile number 3, please. Angels, ancestors, universe. Y'all saw that one. I know you saw that one, but that's okay. Thank you, universe. Can I have one more message? Preferably not flipped. Gotta give it all away. All right. One more card. Pile number 3, please. Or I guess 2, because we got 2 here. I don't know how I'm gonna stick it all on screen. Okay. One more message for pile number, whoop, pile number 3. Okay, I'll take that one off the top. All right, pile number 2 is just lucky, I guess. Gets 4 cards in that deck. But all right, so that was, again, this Disney's Alice in Wonderland deck. And there we go. Okay, and then last but certainly not least, we have Tarot in Wonderland by Barbara Moore and illustrated by Eugene Smith. And this is actually such a special book and deck for me because it is actually like my first deck I ever got. It's one of the first I ever got. I got the Witches, Everyday Witches Tarot around the same time. So, but yeah, these 2 giant, they're honestly the biggest tarot decks I own because they have these beautiful magnetic covers and everything. It's a really nice set. So there's a Cheshire cat. But yeah, so I've got this deck, and I really like this deck because it's nice and slippery, slidey cards, which is good for having them pop out. Also, it comes with this gigantic, like, look how thick this is. This really thick, like, I've read books thinner than this. But yeah, this giant guidebook. So we got our guidebooks there, separate. I left them separate so I can refer to them later. But yeah, all right, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. Oh, that one flipped. I'm gonna take it. I saw what it was. Did y'all see what it was? It's a good one. Okay, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me what's the tea? What's the tea on pile number 1? What's the goss? What are people saying? That's what tea is, right? I'm like, do I even know what tea is? No, I'm pretty sure I know what tea is. All right, I think I'm just gonna get 2 of these because again, I got a lot more than I bargained for last time. So let's see. Oh, well, now I don't know which. I'm gonna take that one, and then the universe can give me one more, please. I'm not gonna have room for them on the table. All right. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, give me a card for pile number 2. What is the tea for those who picked pile number 2? All right, I'm gonna just go with that one. That one kind of wasn't a full pop-up, but we gotta get going. Okay. Last but certainly not least, pile number 3. What is the tea for pile number 3? Please give me, oh. Try not to give it all the way away. Okay. That's 1. I get a second message for pile number 3, please. see if these cards are well worn. I've been stacking them in together. Try to be gentle with my cards, but I also like to watch them pop out, so that's why I still haven't perfected the shuffling. That's what I'm getting at. Oh, nope. Now that's 2, universe. I can't take 2. Fine. I'll take 2. Fine. But now I feel like pile number 1 needs another one. Fine. Here, let's just pile number 1. One more message for pile number 3. Or 2. Pile number 2. I need to make it even. Okay. That one flipped out. There we go. All right. So there we go. These are our piles. We've got pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. All right. We've put that back. So yeah, here is pile number 1. And as a reminder, this is pile number 1's mug here. We've got pile number 2. And again, this, trying to make it center, but that might be a losing battle here. This is pile number 2's mug. And then last but certainly not least, we've got pile number 3 here. And this is pile number 3's mug. All right. Okay, so now you can select which pile you'd like. Pile number 1, pile number 2, or pile number 3. And again, as a reminder, this is pile number 1's mug, this pink one with the Tazo passion fruit tea right here. And then pile number 2, we've got the herbal teas, the celestial fruit teas. And then for pile number 3, we have these Trader Joe's winter wake up tea. So for pile number 3. All right, so go ahead and make your selection, and I will see you in your pile. Bye. Hello, pile number 1. This is your pile if you chose this little mug, this cute light pink, almost beige, little Mickey Mouse, hidden Mickey's ears mug, or if you chose one of the Tazo tea flavors, either vanilla caramel chai, which is the tea I actually had tonight, it's very yummy, or passion fruit tea. This is one of my absolute favorite. I think this, I would say, if someone asked me what your favorite tea is of all time, I'd say Tazo passion. So yeah, passion fruit tea. So yeah, if you chose one of those, this is going to be your reading. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump in and see what you got here. So you got 3 of these cards, the Tarot in Wonderland deck. Oh my gosh, and you got so lucky. Oh my gosh, pile number 1. You got the World. That's such a great card. This is actually, yeah, this is the final card in the Major Arcana, so that's beautiful. You got the World card. That's amazing. You also got the Queen of Cups, another amazing card. Wow. Oh, and this is upside down, but I don't take reversal. So this is the Wheel of Fortune, though. Interesting that it was upside down. Well, you can, I might factor that in, but that, honestly, those are some really great cards, pile number 1. That's really, really awesome. All right, so again, I forgot to mention the question is, we're asking the question, what is the T on you? That's why we have this tea theme. That's why we picked tea bags today. That's why I have all these Alice in Wonderland cards. Now, this is from the Alice in Wonderland tarot deck. You have the King of Flowers and the Page of Teacups. Ooh, okay, so again, oh, that's right, and you got 3. Oh, you got Justice. Now that's another major arcana. That's great. Okay, so we'll say you got Justice. You got a lot of major arcana here, pile number 1. That's awesome. King of Flowers and Page of Teacups. Now, I will have to look that up because, again, these are brand new cards for me. I just got them for Christmas, so I'm not that familiar. Luckily, that's why I have the little guidebook right here. Oh, I'm so sorry for hitting the camera. I keep doing that because the way my stand is set up, it's kind of like right in my face. Sorry about that. Pile number 1. But yeah, we've got, let's see. I looked at this earlier and then I've immediately forgot. So the suit of teacups represents emotion, relationship, personal connection. So I believe it's like hearts, I believe. Or cups, yeah. Teacups, cups. That makes sense. I was like, oh, yeah. So that one I kind of assumed cups is teacups. That makes sense. But then flowers. What is flowers suit? Let's see. See, it says understanding your tarot deck. Yeah. So it says. Suit of teacups represents emotions. Suit of hedgehogs represents security, career. I just wish it would tell me what it's supposed to be. Suit of spears. So I assume spears is swords. And then suit of flowers, communication, creativity, travel. Okay, so I believe flowers would be equivalent to a wands. Okay, so I believe you got King of Wands, which is another really good card. Let's just double check that with I can go straight to it. Yeah, see, like spears definitely is giving swords, right? Hedgehogs, what would that be then? Pentacles, yeah. So flowers are wands, it looks like. And for you, you got the King of Flowers here. So this says upright and ostentatious leader. Ooh, pile number 1. You are an ostentatious leader. That's the T on you. Everyone's saying you are a leader. That's awesome. It's known for loud personality, visionary nature. He doesn't just sound off orders, though. The King of Flowers knows that he doesn't have all the answers himself and willingly seeks input from others before making up his mind. Creativity and collaboration will help you manifest your goals and dreams. Oh my gosh, pile number 1. That's another amazing card. That's so great. Yeah, so again, King of Flowers means that you're a born leader. You're fearless, you're creative, you're collaborative, which is really awesome. Yeah, all great things, pile number 1, all great things. And then we go, so Page of Teacups. So let's see. It says Page of Teacups. Page of Teacups is a sensitive person whose innocence and naivety are balanced with optimism and imagination, like sweet little Dinah. This is honestly one of the cutest pictures ever. Look at Dinah. I don't know about you, but when I used to watch Alice in Wonderland when I was a kid, I loved Dinah. I thought she was so cute and I wanted her to come along. Every time Alice left her, I was like, no. You know, in the Disney version of this movie. But yeah. The Page of Teacups is a sensitive person, innocent, naive, balanced with optimism and imagination. Like sweet little Dinah, The Page of Teacups is a loyal, kind friend. Aww. This tarot card also represents new opportunities in love and friendship. Awesome. Okay, so that's really great. Yeah, you got a lot of awesome cards, pile number 1. All right, and then we have a couple of these Alice in Wonderland oracles. So, ooh, we got number 33. It says, I want to be a queen. Yes, queen. Stating your sovereignty, declaring freedom, passing a test. Ooh, see, you are a queen. Queen energy, pile number 1. That is amazing. That is so great. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna move this over. How should I put this? Because I'm realizing I can't fit it all on the screen. Ah. I swear, like, every time I shoot a video, it feels like my phone is more zoomed in than it was before, and I don't know how to, like, I swear I'm unzooming it as much as I can, but there's just not a lot of room here to fit all these cards. Sorry, but there we go. All right, so yeah, I had to take your mug off screen here, but all right, now that fits. And then we also have the second card is do not drink poison. Oh, do not do things you know are bad for you. That's always a good message, pile number 1. All right, now I also have some of these messages from the Rebel deck, and fair warning, these are you know, they like to cuss, so just fair warning if you click off now if you don't like cussing. But yeah, we've got 3 of these. So first message is, you are being an ass because you are fucking tired. Face to pillow now. Oh, that's funny. So saying you can be a little cranky while you're tired. Get some fucking sleep. Okay, so that's just a good, again, another good message. Sometimes you can be a little cranky, pile number 1, but who hasn't, right? Before you've had your coffee or your tea. All right, and then your next message is figure shit out on your own. Oh, that's, yeah, that's a tough message. That is hard to live by, but yeah. And then it says, don't let your issues fuck it up. Some good shit is about to happen. Hell yeah, though, pile number 1. That is a good message to have. All right, so there we go. Yeah, this one is just like blank on the back, so I have it this way. But basically, what I'm getting from this spread, pile number 1, is that you're a real boss bitch, or, you know, boss boy, or whatever you want. You know, gender's not, you know, relevant necessarily, but yeah, either gender, whatever you identify with, we accept all, you know. So, but basically, it's just saying that you have some real leader energy. Everyone thinks basically you're popular. You know, like in Wicked, that song, Popular. I know about popular. So yeah, honestly, a lot of the tea on you is really, really positive, which is awesome, pile number 1. This, honestly, I wasn't expecting such amazing cards. Like, I was trying to get a little bit of, you know, a little bit of the dish. But yeah, there's not a lot of negativity here that I can point to, except for, again, some people sometimes think that you're really grumpy when you haven't had your beauty rest. But yeah, I mean, it's really, really good. Oh, you know what? I did also have a song, and when I was shuffling my songs, you got 7 Rings by Ariana Grande. And if you haven't, for some reason, if you haven't heard this amazing, beautiful song, part of some of the lyrics goes, breakfast at Tiffany's and bottles of bubbles, and girls with tattoos who like getting in trouble. Lashes and diamonds, ATM machines. Buy myself all of my favorite things. Oh, you like my hair? Gee, thanks. Just bought it. I see it. I like it. I want it. I got it. So yeah, that's like the chorus. And this is wearing a ring, but I ain't gonna be no missus. Bought matching diamonds for 6 of my bitches. I'd rather spoil all my friends with my riches. Think retail therapy's my new addiction. And then it also says, whoever said money can't solve your problems must not have had enough money to solve them. So yeah, so basically the other T on you, pile number 1, is that you're like really rich and really doing quite well for yourself, which is just so amazing. Because I mean, literally, like, look at the first card you got out the deck. You got the World. That is amazing. So yeah, again, the T on you is just that you're hot shit, pile number 1, and everyone wants to be you. And like, yeah, like, truly, I can't say anything really negative here. You are just that queen bee, you know? And the only thing that maybe someone could say is like, maybe you can interpret from this song that came out that like, maybe you can be a little materialistic, but like, honestly, who isn't? We live in a capitalistic society, right? So, but yeah, maybe you can be a little materialistic, and maybe sometimes you might have a tendency to self-sabotage, or you know, possibly people can be talking about maybe you have a bit of an addiction to something, but that's the only like maybe possibly downside to what I'm seeing in these cards. So like I said, overall, pile number 1, very, very positive, very, very positive. Not a lot of negative comments, honestly. I think it's just a lot of people like maybe just you probably get like a lot of more like jealousy, if anything. Yeah, so, but anyway, last but not least, I have some of these Uno cards. So these are your lucky numbers. Hey, 7. Oh my God, can you imagine if it was 777? Like hitting the jackpot, like ding, 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 like literally, this is like such an amazing reading. I wasn't expecting this. You really don't have a lot of, you know, naysayers or like bad things being talked about you. If anything, people would just talk about how awesome you are and how like sexy and hot and awesome and popular you are. A bit like, I guess, Regina George energy, right? Where it's like people just love to hate her because she's so awesome. So yeah, but these are your lucky numbers, 7 and 8. So you could have been born in August. Hey, like me, Leo babies. Or yeah, July or August. Maybe you were born in the summer, right? Or maybe you're born on the 7th of a month or the 8th of a month. So yeah, but this is what I'm seeing for you, pile number 1. This is so like such a positive reading. I really am really happy for you. Yeah, thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It means so much to me. You have no idea how helpful it is for the algorithm. It shows that, you know, you want more videos just like this one. Liking and subscribing, that would mean so much to me as well. So thank you so much for all your support and love, and I appreciate you, and I hope to see you in another video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. If you picked this mug here, this Peace, Love, and Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. If you love the beach like me, or tie-dye and fun in the sun, or peace and love, you know, very hippie vibes. Or if you picked this fruit tea sampler from Celestial Seasons, all these different fruit teas, raspberry, peach, wild berry, true blueberry, or black cherry, I mean. Yeah, just some yummy herbal fruity teas. These are honestly my favorite kind of tea. Absolutely recommend this tea. It's just, yeah, I love actually all all herbal teas, like the Tazo Passion Tea. That's why I had it. I'm just kind of drawing from what I had in my cupboards, honestly. But yeah, these are some of my favorite teas. They're so delicious. They're so sweet. They're so yummy. But yeah, if you picked the herbal tea or this mug, this is your reading. Let's jump into your cards, pile number 2. All right, so these first 3 cards are from the Tarot in Wonderland. And let's see. Oh, I don't read a reversal, so I'm gonna put that up top. But it says 10 of Pentacles. Okay, it's an interesting card. Honestly, I never saw this card. It's very interesting. Look, you've got some people. It almost looks like angels, ancestors, right? Watching over Alice here. And little Dinah taking a nap. Oh, and a little kitty on the ground. Yeah, but they almost look like, you know, her ancestors or something. So that's a nice message. And 10 of Pentacles is a great card. It means you're really financially stable, kind of, you know, killing it money-wise, which is great. All right, and then the next card here, we have the Star. Oh, beautiful. Wow, look at that pile number 2. I love her outfit. So cute. So pretty. Yeah, so this is the Star. It's a major arcana. Wish fulfillment. You know, wishes being granted. Awesome. And then we also have 4 of Cups. Okay. Aw, little sad guy. I want a little dolphin. Oh yeah, what is, oh no, I'm blanking. What is this called? It's like a, I'm gonna hate that I can't think of this off the top of my head. But it's like a little imaginary creature. They're like part turtle. What looks like they've got like hoofs. Yeah, I can't tell. Is that part cow or goat? I don't know. They kind of look like a cow. I don't know. Can someone in the comments tell me what is this creature? Well, maybe if I look it up. Actually, I realized maybe if I look it up. But yeah, that's 4 of Cups. All right. Yeah, but actually I'm gonna look it up right now. We've got the book. What is 4 of Cups? Maybe it will tell me. Yeah, here it is. Oh, I just passed it. Shoot. All right, right here we've got the 4 of Cups. A mock turtle. In this card, the mock turtle has forgotten his own wise advice, as we often do when we are in depths of despair. Oh no, down the rabbit hole. In a reading, this card shows someone who is unhappy, disengaged, or lackadaisical. This is not a card of mourning nor of heartbreak, although either of those emotions could have been the starting point. When we hold our emotions tightly rather than letting them flow to be experienced and processed, they stagnate. Like the mock turtle, you've dwelt too long in the past. You've held on too long to some slight or some disappointment, and now it has transformed and filled your heart and mind with ennui. Oh, like the character from Inside Out, ennui. You are dissatisfied with what you have. You cannot see any fresh possibility, even though they are right under your nose. The card does not indicate whether you shake this off or keep stewing, so it is completely your choice. And there's and then there's keywords: discontent, dissatisfaction, ennui, boredom, lack of gratitude, depression, resisting change, stagnation, lack of inspiration. Okay, so yeah, so this is called a little mock turtle. That's what it's called according to this. But yeah, so unfortunately, yeah, this is what this is saying is it sounds like you're in a bit of a depression over something. Perhaps you're holding on, like it said, to something that happened in the past, which, believe me, pile number 2, I absolutely know how that feels. I have not let go of certain things that I know I should as well. So, but yeah, that's what that is. Let's see. I kind of want to show you the star though, because it's not all doom and gloom, you know, because the star is a major arcana, and so there's some positive here. Let's see. I always like reading from the book sometimes, because each of these cards have their own little message, and again, you know, you get like a lot of info. But yeah, here's the star though. So this is a major arcana, and this says, Alice's sister doesn't play a very large role in the Alice stories. In fact, she appears only at the beginning and end of Wonderland. In the beginning, she is reading a book that Alice thinks is boring, and it has no pictures or conversations. At the end of the story, Alice's sister, who is given no name in the text, remains on stage after Alice runs back home to get her tea, lost in thought about Alice's dreams, youth, age, and reality. Why is a character who ostensibly plays such a small role in the stories ends up on a card as important as the star? The answer is simply because she best represents the gifts of the star. In this image, although not in the stories, Alice's sister retrieves a glove and fan from a pond. These souvenirs represent the magic of Wonderland and the changes Alice experienced there. The dream of Wonderland is now part of Alice's soul, and like a pond nourishing the land around it, will continue to feed Alice's imagination and spirit. Alice's sister imagines that Alice would keep through all her riper years the simple and loving heart of her childhood. Yeah, interesting. Okay, so Alice's sister as an adult knows that life, when one opens one's eyes, changes to dull reality. The rattling teacups would change to the tinkling sheep bells, the queen's shrill cries to the voice of the shepherd boy. But Alice's sister is still young and perhaps wise enough to realize that it is possible to straddle the edge, the bank where the pond meets the land, to have both reality and magic. Her imagining Alice as remaining a youthful heart as she ages is a wish for her beloved sister, and it is also a blessing. If Alice's sister did not have the capacity to understand the magic of Wonderland, she would have dismissed Alice's dreams as silly nonsense, but instead she sees them as what they are, important lessons that will feed Alice's soul and keep her heart soft throughout her whole life. Every time Alice, or her sister for that matter, puts on a glove or opens a fan, we can imagine a little smile whispering across their lips and sparkling in their eyes, tiny stars indicating accessing of powerful innocent magic. In a reading, the star reminds us that it is time to dip back into the pool that nourishes our hearts and souls, that cleanses our minds, that points our wills toward our own true north. Whatever we are facing, we will be able to navigate. I think that's the word. It better if we turn away for a while and attend to the needs of the whole self. When we are metaphorically well fed of soul, clear of mind, and renewed of will, it is much easier to determine our way. Decisions become easier because we are not being driven by desperation or the influence of others. Our internal North Star shines like the stars on a clear night. It sparkles and twinkles, reminding us that the magic was in us all along to help us live in the world, which can be a hard place, with gratitude and truth. Oh, it's so lovely. Yeah, and so then it says the keywords are hope, faith, healing, cleansing, renewal, guidance, peace, blessing, tranquility, serenity, inspiration, optimism, happiness, promises, and wishes. So yeah, this is why I love reading what each deck specific messages are trying to tell us, because when this star came out in this deck specifically, so I could read that message to you. I hope you didn't mind that I read it in full. But yeah, so again, because this card was, touching on some heavier topics and subjects, this card was reminding us that, this little mock turtle is sad about these spilled cups, but it is not the end. You know, the universe is saying that don't give up hope. You know, there is happiness and joy in the future. And what I've got from these two cards together specifically is to remember that, you know, you are able to heal from whatever you're going through right now, pile number 2. And like I said, I really truly understand. I'm so sorry that, you know, like if you're going through something right now, if you're feeling lost or depressed, I fully can relate to that, because I've been through lots of different stages in my life where I've been very depressed, and I've struggled with that, and lots of mental health, lots of mental health struggles my whole life. And so yeah, I definitely understand, and just know that you are never alone. You have all your angels and ancestors here watching over you, guiding you. So I want you to remember that you are not alone in this world, and that lots of people love and care about you, and you will heal from whatever it is that you're experiencing. So whatever you're struggling with, pile number 2. But yeah, let's continue looking at the cards. I feel like I should pull out all the cards first, but you actually were the pile to get lucky to have 4 of these cards rather than 3. So let's look at these. This is the Alice in Wonderland tarot deck. So you have 6 of Hedgehogs, which is Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. You have the Empress. You have, let's see, what is that? Sorry, 7 of Hedgehogs or Pentacles. Okay. And then you also have 6 of Spears. All right, and spears are like swords. All right. Oh, scoot everything over. All right, I'm gonna try to hold my judgment or summation till the end, but let's get out your other cards. You have, these are the Alice in Wonderland oracles, and you have keeping up, immense effort, and advance. So this is immediately telling me you are really, you know, working hard. Pile number 2. Oh, let me move this out of the way actually to make room for these cards. There you go. But yeah, the universe wants to remind you that they see all your effort, and that, you know, your effort hasn't gone, you know, in vain. Okay, so yeah. And then we have the right way, learning to create what you desire. All right, interesting. Okay, pile number 2. This is very interesting so far, because again, basically the question was, what's the T on you? And so I think the T is really just, you know, people, I think the T is kind of like, you know, what are people saying about you? I think it's just that people are maybe just a little concerned for you, that they can see that you're maybe struggling, and that you are, you know, having a difficult time right now. But I think that, you know, I think that's just coming from a place of love and concern, truly. So, all right, then fair warning, this is the next couple cards in this reading come from the Rebel deck, and it's, as you can see, it says it gives 0 fucks, no filters. So let's see what these cards have to say. These can be sometimes hard to hear, so just make sure you're in the right mindset to hear these messages, pile number 2. But it says, You are here for a reason. Don't fuck it up. I thought I read that as don't fucking give up. That's what, okay, so, because this says keep up, keep going, you know? So, yeah, I'm choosing to read it as don't give up. Don't give up. Not don't fuck it up. Don't give up. Because you are here for a reason, pile number 2. Don't ever doubt that. You are special. You're important. See, you are loved. You are loved, pile number 2. That's the T on you, is that you are loved. People love you. Okay? And oh, it says get in your heart. It misses you. Get the fuck out of your head. Get the fuck out of your head and in your heart. Yeah. Yeah. So again, that tells me that, you know, you're spending a lot of time maybe being too critical on yourself, pile number 2. And again, you're so loved. People in your life love you so much. And the only thing is people are talking about their, you know, they're like, oh my gosh, what's going on? Pile number 2 is having such a hard time, you know? So, and then it says, you need food in your belly. Eat a fucking taco. Have you eaten? Are you acting like a big ass baby? So yeah, this is just a healthy reminder that food is fuel. Pile number 2, you need to eat. Everyone needs to eat. And, you know, it's okay to enjoy the process of eating because it's something we all have to do, okay? So, again, that tells me that maybe you are struggling with an ED. And, again, I don't necessarily want to make that assumption about anybody, but that is what I'm getting here in these cards, is that maybe some of you do struggle with that. And again, like I said, you're definitely not alone, pile number 2. I have been there. I have struggled with that in my life as well. So again, just know you are not alone. Know that you are loved, okay? You're always, your spirit guides love you, your ancestors love you. They are always there with you in spirit, okay? So yeah, let's see. Then this is your lucky numbers, pile number 2. You get, you have 4, 8, and 3. So maybe you're 34, maybe you're 43, 84, 83, 38, maybe you're 38 years old, or maybe you are born on, you know, in August, the 8th of the month, or March, or April. Yeah, so these are your lucky numbers, pile number 2. And yeah, and then I also got a message so you have a song. So I shuffle all these songs on Spotify, and I have a huge like playlist of thousands of songs, and I just shuffle them. And so this is your song that was channeled for you, and it's called Nuts by Brooke Candy. And it says, I bet you've heard I'm nuts. They call me nuts. I go nuts, so don't you want to go nuts? Built an empire just to knock it down, light it up and burn it to the ground. Killed infrastructure, fuck the crown. They told me sit down, they told me listen. Well, motherfucker, who's listening now? Line them up, shoot it out. And trust your gut. I could never find an F to give. Not your business how I live. I go nuts. So yeah, this was a fun listen. I've never heard this song before, but yeah, this song by Brooke Candy is called Nuts. So yeah, again, what's the tea on you? Pile number 2. I think maybe if there's anything that's maybe more like a salty kind of tea, you know, salty nuts. No, but maybe some people have called you the C word, you know, as in crazy. They say I'm crazy, they call me nuts. But yeah, I don't think that's a lot of people. I think maybe one person has said that, and I think it's just because they don't understand. So just truly don't listen to them. Pile number 2, please. But yeah, I like this line. It says, "It's not your business how I live." So I've got no more F's to give. So yeah, basically this is just a reminder that like it doesn't matter what that one person thought of you. Pile number 2, like, again, you have so many more people in your life who love you and totally truly accept you for who you are. And you know, don't forget that. Please don't listen to that one person. They're not worth it, okay? They're not. They don't even know what they're talking about. Pile number 2. So yeah, but this has been your reading, pile number 2. I hope you enjoyed this reading, even though it was kind of heavier than I was hoping for, like a more fun, light, you know, especially since you picked such a cute mug. Like, I really do love the hippie vibes of this, you know, peace, love, and Santa Cruz. So maybe you are also a hippie at heart, just like me, and maybe you love the beach and you're always preaching that peace and love vibes, even if you're not feeling so, you know, great yourself sometimes. And I think maybe some people just don't understand. They think maybe that's hypocritical or something weird, but it's just probably because they haven't had to struggle in the same ways that, you know, you have. Pile number 2. And like I said, I get that. I so get that. I understand what that's like, to feel like you're not understood. But you know, just keep in mind and just remember that's their loss. That's their loss, you know, like, who cares what they think? They just don't understand, and try not to like take that on. But yeah, like I said, pile number 2, I'm sorry this was sort of a heavier read than I was expecting, but I do hope that whatever you're struggling with, you know, you can find healing in what you're going through. And again, I hope that this reading helped to just try to remind you that you are very loved, and there are tons of people in your life who do love the quirky, crazy, nuts energy that maybe you can bring, you know, and your fun, unique self. You are the empress here. I didn't even talk about this, but you're an empress. You know, you're teaching others that it's okay to be yourself, and it's okay to, you know, march to the beat of your own drum, as the saying goes. So yeah, don't forget that. Pile number 2. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this. Again, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment in the comments down below. Let me know, like, you know, if it was accurate. I don't know, but yeah, again, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope you have a very lovely day. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your pick a card, pick a tea, pick a mug. Welcome to your pick a card reading. This is for pile number 3. We've got the Let's Get Started, Shall We mug. This was a YouTuber's mug I got it in a set a long time ago. Actually, the fun thing about this mug is actually if you used to like change, I think. Oh, maybe never mind. I was like, maybe I'm mixing that up with a different mug, but I had a mug once that it was like had no stars, and you would put hot water in it and then the stars would come on. But I think this is a different mug. Sorry. But yeah, it's sort of the same idea. It's just nice, fun little stars. And again, this is a YouTube merch from Threadbanger. So if you like that YouTube channel, yeah. Also, if you chose the Trader Joe's Winter Wake Up Tea, this one here, Trader Joe's Winter Wake Up Tea, or if you don't like caffeinated, you can also have decaf green tea. So yeah, black tea, green tea. If you like those sorts of teas, this is going to be your reading. So yeah, let's just jump into your cards here. Pile number 3. So you got 3 of these Tarot and Wonderland cards. Your first card is 9 of Pentacles. Your second card is 5 of Pentacles. Okay. And ooh, your third card is 3 of Cups. That's a fun card. Fun and celebratory. So again, oh, and I keep forgetting to mention, we're asking the question today, what is the tea on you? So yeah, actually I'm gonna have to move these out of the way, unfortunately, to make room. That's what I've been having to do to make some room. Yeah, then we also have 3 of these cards. We've got the Alice in Wonderland Tarot deck. Ooh, you have the star. Wow, pile number 3. That's awesome. The star actually came out in another reading today too, which is cool. But you got the star. And you also have the sun. Ooh, we got some major arcana going on. That's amazing. The star and the sun. Pile number 3. When these 2 cards come out together, actually, this is like my twin flame pairing. So the star and the sun, or sometimes when it's like the sun and the moon, or yeah, but definitely the star and the sun. These are like twin flame energies. Ooh, pile number 3. Do you have a twin flame? Do you have a crush on somebody? Or more than a crush? Let's see. Oh, and you also got the Chariot. Wow, 3 major arcana. That's amazing, pile number 3. That's great. All right, so I'm just move down. Hey, finally quoted Alice in Wonderland. That's the first time I quoted, shockingly. Maybe that's not true, but that's definitely a classic line from the Alice in Wonderland tea party scene here. Move down. Yeah, I love this card, by the way. I love the artwork. It's so pretty. Look at that, the sun. And there's Alice sitting at the tea party. Wow, that's such a good card to get, pile number 3, because that means, like, you know, the world is yours. You have all the tea now. All right, and then we have some Alice in Wonderland oracles. So your first card out of the oracles is follow your own good advice. Oh my gosh. Wow, talk about another amazing Alice in Wonderland quote. I give myself very good advice, but I very seldom follow it. Of course I mess up the line. But no, that's one of my favorite quotes, honestly, is I give myself very good advice, but I very seldom follow it. It's so funny. Trust yourself. You know what is best for you. Oh, that's a great card, pile number 3. Yeah, trust yourself. Follow your own heart. Follow your own intuition. That's a great message. All right, and then this last oracle card says, impossible things. Working through disbelief. imaginative leaps, fresh perspectives. Ooh, all right. I think, yeah, these go really well together. So especially with, like I said, maybe this love situation that's going on in your life, pile number 3. This looks like, by the way, the Chariot is fast acting, fast moving energies. So, I don't know, maybe something's going on. Maybe something love related is, you know, happening. Maybe you're having some fun. I don't know. You're having some fun. Are you having fun? Are you having fun, pile 3? But maybe something's moving quickly, right? And maybe you're just like, oh, this is too good to be true. Maybe you're skeptical. Maybe you're a little sus, right? A little suspicious of it. But again, this is just saying, well, you know, believe the impossible. It's, you know, the possible is, it's possible. All right, and then your next cards are from the Rebel deck. So just a fair warning that says 0 filters, 0 fucks. So yeah, there's a lot of cussing in this. So just a fair warning there. But let's see what it says. It says, go see some shit. Do new things. Talk to people cooler than you. Nice. Take a fucking trip. Ooh. So advice from the universe, go on a vacation. Again, perhaps with this love interest. I don't know. Maybe. But go see some things. Do new things. Talk to cooler than you people. It's funny. I was like, yeah, talk to people who are cooler than you. No, but, you know, hang out with cool people is how I'm going to interpret that. Hang out with some cool people. Do new things. And it says, you think someone is lying. It says, they are. Oh my gosh. Dun, dun, dun. Now there's the tea. Now this is the hot scalding tea that I was trying to find today. Oh, someone is lying. Okay, well, the first person you thought of, pile number 3, that's who it is. Somebody's lying. Oh, you know what? Let's put it this way. Somebody's lying. Liar, liar, pants on fire, huh? Who could it be? All right, and the last card, it says, it's dark and you can't see a fucking thing. Get your head out of your ass pronto. Oh my goodness. Can that focus? There you go. Wow. Interesting. So there's your messages, pile number 3. Very interesting. Very interesting. All right. So what I'm getting from this, again, the question is, what's the tea on you? So I think the tea is that maybe, well, this, again, 3 of Cups is very much party energy. The Star is very much like wish fulfillment and, yeah, getting all your wishes come true. Let's see. Let me look up actually what is the Pentacles here trying to say? There's 9 of Pentacles and 5 of Pentacles. Let me see. Basically what I'm getting is that, yeah, I think a lot of, so like the tea is that you are someone who's really fun to be around and someone who is, you know, like the star of the show kind of. And yeah, basically this is just saying to trust yourself more. What I'm getting from this, I'm not getting that much tea, and I think it's because the universe is like, who cares what they think? Follow your own intuition. Do what's best for you. Who cares what they think? That's the messages I'm really getting. Like, go have fun. Go hang out with people. Like, life is too short to care. what they think of you. Just hang out, have fun. You know, basically don't overthink it, you know, like the tea is everyone's having fun, everyone's hanging out, everyone's partying it up, living it up, you know, having good times. All right, so like I said, the Pentacles cards are interesting because it's about, you know, your fortunes, your ability to make money, honey. Let's see. All right, so all right, here we go. So we're got 5 of Pentacles. It says, after Alice becomes a queen, she finds herself before an arched doorway with the words Queen Alice in large letters. Despite her persistent knocking, no one answered the door. Alice asked the frog and the servant, whose business is it? Whose business it is to answer the door? He wants to know. What's it been asking of? Nothing, Alice says. I've been knocking at it. Shouldn't do that. Okay, so again, this is sort of saying what I was saying already. It's like, don't ask. Essentially, what's the tea on you? And the universe is just saying, don't ask. You don't need to know. You don't need to know. Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to, is what I'm getting from this. Nothing. I've been knocking at it. Shouldn't do that. It vexes, you know. You let it alone and it'll let you alone, you know. In the text, Alice figured out that in terms of the queenhood, she is not just visiting, she is actually a queen herself. She is not a servant, as queens serve no one but their own fancies, at least in the looking glass world. In the end, she simply opens the door and enters. In this image, we see that it is not always easy to claim our rights. Alice is in rags, hungry, and ill. Although she still has her crown, she still has some connection with her sovereignty. The frog represents Alice's subconscious, animal fears, and irrationality. The door symbolizes her path to the material and spiritual substance she needs. She knows where she needs to go, and she knows that she has a right, but some damaged part of her keeps denying herself any comfort. Oh, Alice. Yeah, this right here. It's a close-up of your card right here. So yeah, this card shows the hard times of material lack, which means a great opportunity to learn something. The card also contains a clue about the reality of the physical world. This suit is marked by pentacles, which shows the 4 classical elements: fire, water, air, and earth, under the governance of spirit. This card invites you to think about the connection between the spiritual and the physical in your life. We often say that this card means that the church is not doing its job to help people. A better way to look at it is to realize that a church is a community. If you are not part of a community, then what community are you a part of? Communities are not something we turn to only when we are in need. We invest time and energy into creating community to help others and to be helped in turn. All right, so yeah, this card is kind of about like, try not to have a lack mentality. Try to remember that, again, you are part of a community, that you're loved, that people have fun and hanging out with you, and to not really care maybe what all, you know, what at the end of the day people talk, you know what I mean? People say the dumbest things sometimes, truly, pile number 3. Like, and basically this message is not like, they're not really giving me much. I'm gonna be real honest with you, because I think the message is just like, it doesn't matter at the end of the day, and to always remember that, like, you are a queen, you have this queen energy, you know. Honestly, like, the sun and the star is such awesome energy. And the sun is like the happiest card in the deck. Like, you are the sun, pile number 3. I don't know if you're like a Leo like me, but yeah, the sun card is a Leo card. And then the star card is actually an Aquarius card. So maybe you're a Leo, maybe you're an Aquarius, but whatever sign you are, pile number 3. Yeah, these are like really strong, really amazing energies. And the universe is just saying, you just want to stay in this kind of energy, you know, to basically say, I don't care what you think of me. That's sort of the energy. Because, you know, again, when you're in that kind of energy, it doesn't matter what people say. They can talk. Just let them talk is basically what I'm getting, you know. Talk is cheap. What matters is that you believe in yourself and that you can rise above anything that other people are saying about you. It doesn't matter what they say. At the end of the day, you just want to show people that, like, hey, it doesn't bother you, and you know that you can just be a fun-loving, awesome person, and that's what's gonna matter at the end of the day, and that's what they're gonna see is your fun-loving nature. So again, let it go and don't think about it. Go take a fucking trip, as in go on vacation, go hang out with people, do things, just live life to the fullest, and trust your intuition, because again, yeah, follow your own advice, trust your own intuition, because you know what's going on. You know, you think someone's lying, they are. Like, you know what's up, you do know. So that's all I can tell you, pile number 3, is the universe is just like, you know what's going on. Just trust yourself. You just got to trust your gut. So, yeah. So just get your head out of your own ass, though. Yeah. So, I don't know. Take that with a grain of salt, I guess. But, yeah, this has been your messages, pile number 3. Oh, of course, I can't forget your song as well as your lucky numbers. So here's your lucky numbers. You get 2, 2, and 6. Right? Yeah, 6. Okay, great. So maybe you're 22 years old, feeling 22. 22. Or maybe you were born on the 22nd of a month, maybe even 6/22 might be your birthday for some of you. Yeah, so June 22nd, or what, the 26th, maybe February 26th, some of you. So yeah, 2 and 6, maybe you're born on the 6th, or maybe you're born on the 2nd, or the 26th, or the 22nd, or yeah, 26th or the 22nd. So those are some of your lucky numbers, pile number 3. And then last but certainly not least, this is the channeled song. I'll leave you with the channeled song. Today we have the best song, the song of the summer, in my opinion. If you haven't heard this song, this is the best song ever. It's so catchy. I love it. If you haven't seen the music video, I definitely recommend you go, after this video, go check out the music video. It's so good. But yeah, this is the song Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter, which I think is so funny because like you like picked the wake up tea too. And so yeah, this is Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter, and it goes, and now he's thinking about me every night. Oh, isn't that sweet? I guess so. So you can't sleep, baby, I know. That's that me espresso. Move it up, down, left, right, oh. Switch it up like Nintendo. So maybe you love playing video games. Maybe you like hanging out with your friends, and that card was talking about community, right? About how important community is. So maybe you hang out with a bunch of people who like playing video games together. I don't know. Just maybe for some of you, or maybe just like, love having fun. But yeah, switch it up like Nintendo. She says, I can't relate to desperation. My give a fucks are on vacation. Hey, vacation. Remember, the universe is saying, go take a vacation. Go have your give a fucks. Don't give a fuck. Hey, see? It's like, don't give a fuck. Who cares? Who cares what they're saying? Don't listen. It doesn't matter. You know, what I've heard is there's a saying that's like, what people think of me is not my problem. Like, this is the energy this is giving so much. So yeah. And it says, so I got this one boy and he won't stop calling. When they act this way, I know I got him. Too bad your ex don't do it for ya. Walked in and dream came true for ya. Soft skin and I perfumed it for ya. Yes. Now he's thinking about me every night. Oh, isn't that sweet? I guess so. But yeah, anyway, I absolutely love this song. It's honestly one of my favorite songs. So like, just ever, truly. It's so catchy. It's so fun. It's so upbeat. So yeah, I'd say overall, pile number 3, this is sort of just your vibe, you know, you're just vibing, you're just chilling out, you're just enjoying life. Let it, you know, let all, what do they say? Let the rain roll off your back. Like, you know, like it ain't no thing. What's you know what I'm trying to say, I think, right? So yeah, just again, that's the tea on you. The tea is that you're all that, and people know it. And even if they're talking shit, you don't give a fuck, right? That's the message I'm getting, is like, you don't care because you know you're all that and a bag of chips, as they say, or a yummy hot espresso, you know, piping hot. Piping hot, pile 3. All right, but yeah, I hope you liked this reading. Again, please, if you did like it, give it a thumbs up. It means so much to me. You have no idea how helpful it is for the algorithm. Yeah, to like and subscribe so that you tell YouTube that you want more content like this. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I hope to see you in my next reading. Have a good day. Bye.